Hey y'all, I want to talk about DeAndre Ayton because I've observed an interesting trend with the Lakers. The Lakers often shoot like 60% for an extended period of the game, 58% for an extended period of the game, and the score does not reflect it. You see, when a team shoots 60%, 58%, if they shoot that through, let's say, the first half, they should be up by 20 at the end of the first half. The Lakers aren't up by 20 at the end of the first half. And I've noticed this trend in the past when the Lakers used to play super small lineups. Now, this could be attributed to a team that is more offensively potent than I thought. That's possible, right? Oftentimes, a team is not going to shoot 60% for a game. So let's say that the Lakers ultimately settle on 53%. That's still fantastic. What I noticed in the past was when the Lakers had these hot shooting halves or quarters or whatever, the score never reflected how much or how well they were shooting. In other words, you shoot 60%, you're supposed to be up by 10 at the end of the first quarter. You shoot 60% for a half, you're supposed to be up by 20 to 25 at the end of the half. The Lakers were often up a little bit or down. And all that told me was that the stats were going to even out. And in time, this other team was going to beat the Lakers. And that's often how it played out in the past. The reason why I bring up DeAndre Ayton is because... I'm sorry, my dog was acting up. The reason why I bring up DeAndre Ayton is because I see that now. In the first 5 games, I've seen that same trend. The Lakers will be shooting some super great percentage, but the score doesn't really reflect it. And the reason why I bring up DeAndre Ayton is because he is, in some ways, an equalizer. Now, when I say he's an equalizer, am I saying that he is Wembanyama on defense? No. He's not going to block as many shots. He's not going to intimidate as many shots. He's not going to alter as many shots as Wembanyama. But what the Lakers have been missing in a solid center over so many years, DeAndre Ayton provides it, right? He provides it on defense because I'm watching him because I was super high on him as a signing. I was super high on him as a trade piece. I predicted at the beginning of this season that he would average 18 and 12, but at some point he would be a 23 and 13, 14-ish type center. That's what I predict. He over the course of the year, he won't average 23 and 14. But at some point, he's going to hit that mark. The dude is that talented. And I watch him. And that dude alters shots, blocks shots. Again, he not as many as Wembanyama, and it's not as exciting or as, it's not as, it's not in a superstar fashion, but the dude blocks, intimidates, and alters shots. Yo, dude, how many points is that worth? This is the reason why right now I'm telling you, Nikola Jokic is not a top 5 center ever, and Wembanyama, if he keeps up what he's doing, is a better player than Nikola Jokic. Because all these people keep telling you to only pay attention to offense. And that's what fucked the Lakers. That's what got the Lakers set behind Golden State for as long as Golden State was dominating the NBA. Was offense off. What about defense? And so I'm watching DeAndre Ayton, and what DeAndre Ayton is giving on defense is fantastic. The dude is mobile. The dude runs the court. The dude helps. The dude is fantastic on defense. And the points that he is getting the Lakers back, fuck, man, it's got to be 8 points a game. And if we're wondering why you shoot those percentages and the stats aren't 100% evening out, it's because when you have a solid center in the middle, the stats will never 100% even out. It's not going to happen. And I want to give DeAndre Ayton props for that, because what he's doing on defense, and then you watch what he's doing on offense. The dude is settling into a role. He's averaging 16 and 10 right now. And I believe especially if JJ Redick gets up off his ass and decides to institute some kind of offense that involves everyone, I believe DeAndre Ayton will do better once Luka and LeBron get back. He should. The dude is so offensively gifted for a big man. Just fantastically gifted for a big man. Hey man, I gave props to Austin Reeves in the last video, even though it came with a little disclaimer that Austin Reeves, hey man, you're killing it now. You got to kill it when the big men get back. When Luka and LeBron, you got to kill it when they get back. Because if you don't, it puts you on the trade block, man. And it has to. When your goal is to win a title, it has to. So I gave props to Austin Reeves last video. I gotta give props to DeAndre Ayton this video, man. Dude has been fantastic. And, 16 and 10, and you pick that guy up on a flyer after a buyout. 16 and 10, fantastic. And he's going to hit 18 and 12. That's what his numbers are going to average out over the course of the year. And at some point, towards the end of the year, assuming he stays healthy, he's going to be a 22, 23 point per game player and a 13 rebound per game player and one of the better centers in the NBA, top 5 center in the NBA. That's what's going to happen. So, hey man, I had to give props to the dude, man. I am super happy with the Lakers and how they're playing right now. Everybody is giving what they can, and it feels good. A lot of times we watch the Lakers and it doesn't feel good. Even when they win, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel like they put their best foot forward, but it feels like they're putting their best foot forward, man. And when you got a team that does that, it reminds me, you guys remember the Lakers? Nick Van Exel, Eddie Jones, Cedric Ceballos, Anthony Peeler, all those cats. We love that team. We love that team. We knew they weren't going to win a title, but we loved that team. Why? Because that team gave it every single night. They were going to give it to you. Some nights, they were going to do some young shit and get blown the fuck out. That's happened some nights. But hey, man, we got it. They were young and we got it. That's what young people do. Young people are flaky like that. But man, they were something fun to watch because they approached the game the right way. They played the right way. In spite of that 1-2-3 Cancun bullshit. Hey, man, that was a hiccup. Those cats played the right way. And this team feels like they're giving the right effort. If the one thing that you hope happens, again, is that JJ Redick encourages an offense. Because they did it a couple times last night. They ran like a triangle. And it looked fantastic. Fantastic. And JJ got to stay on that. Even when Luka gets back. Get up off your knees. Throw the knee pads away and stop hero worshiping and coach the freaking team. You'll have a better team for it. All right, y'all, be cool. This is Pure Uncut Lakers. Please like and subscribe. I'll hit you next time.